everyone, this is my beautiful wifey.
This is my beautiful wifey.
Mwah. And today we're having such an amazing meal. Those are eggplants with spicy green pepper salsa on top. Yum. This one is lamb with mushrooms and caramelized onion with red plum wine. And this is oranges with olive oil and
Fennel.
Fennel, yes, fennel. So, let's get started.
Pick a place and there we'll go. Walk this jungle like a pro and learn to laugh. Many try some food that I don't know. That's the rhythm of my soul, but that's me. What about you?
And welcome back.
Hello.
Yes, let's start. Let's begin. This is, by the way, Italian. Apparently, this is Italian recipe. I saw it on Simon and Martina. That they were so enjoying themselves with this orange and olive oil and great olive, and we have awesome great Greek olive oil here.
We bought it from our trip in Greece.
So I think that will work so good together. And they said that they don't add anything else to the mix, so I don't know, never tried it. Trying first recipe with you guys. It sounded so fresh and excellent to me, so I thought it would be awesome.
La 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 la. Beautiful.
Yeah, oh, I think it's perfect. I think it sounds like very healthy and I used shimiji mushrooms. And if you have never used shimiji mushrooms, you should. They're so amazing, and they're widely available, at least here. Yeah, and I sweetened all of it with maple syrup, amber maple syrup. So it's like, look, look. You see how beautiful and wonderful it is, and sweet. This sweetness is just amazing.
The who? Love is amazing.
Oh my god. This is such an amazing dish. Yeah, how are you today? It's raining cat and dogs, yes, that's how we said. But it's anything new in our life.
No, nothing really new.
No. I wanted to make photos for Instagram. I wanted to make them outside with the natural light. I opened the door, closed the door, and she was laughing her head out and said, "Yeah, you can feel what is outside there." So
yeah, no, seriously, we have more light in the house than outside. The lamb is amazing.
it's not true.
What's not true?
We don't have more light. Natural light actually like when it's grey out, it's the best lighting for the photos.
It's twilight.
Yeah, when it's twilight, it's amazing. It's not actually twilight, but yeah. It feels like twilight.
It feels like twilight. It's really great.
Try the Italian version of the salad. So good.
Oh, it's good. Orange. But the weird combination. But it's so good.
But it's good combination. It's something.
The orange adds this sweetness and freshness.
Slash acidity.
Slash acidity.
To the fennel. And fennel has this an acidic flavor to it, if you didn't know, and it's like, yum.
This is really cool.
Yeah. we're so proud of ourselves. We went like 2 days. We went skating. Yesterday we were walking through Vancouver, and walking and walking and walking. Today we have sore muscles.
Oh my. Yeah, I have no idea. I think it's mostly from skating though.
But I think
walking
it didn't help that we decided to skip even one bus. We decided to walk the distance. Which at least I'm proud of myself that I didn't want to. I didn't feel so well yesterday, and I was like crying baby, but on the end I said, am I right now? I said, let's go and do it, and we went and we actually did it, and I wasn't crying too much.
No, you did good. Once you're outside, you're doing good. You didn't want to wait for the bus.
No. But still.
I
could insist.
You could. I said no. I just go walking.
You know what? I absolutely love this one. This
Fennel one?
combination.
It's really cute.
You know what? I was watching Simon and Martina live, and they were in Italy. I'm not sure if you know who Simon and Martina, but yeah, check them out. Simon and Martina. And they were doing live Muk-bang or something like this, and this is one of the dishes that they had on the table, and I thought, oh my god, it sounds so good, so interesting. Never thought to do this combination, and
except the big chunk of fennel. Big chunks of fennel. They're shredded, but the fennel is so big, it's hard to squeeze it in.
You know what? I at least shredded them. They just cut quarters of them, like not quarters, but wedges.
Oh, thank you for shredding them.
Were thicker than this one.
Oh no. You know what?
So I thought it would.
I really love fennel, but I really like it thin. If the fennel is not thin, I think it's overkill.
I did it on mandolina.
No, I love it thin.
And it was awesome. It was like amazing. The meat is just mouth-watering.
So good. I'm seriously focusing on the flavors. So good.
This is one of those dishes that need to be shared, I think. Can I have more eggplant, please?
Of course.
Thank you, honey. Sounds good. What do you think about the green salsa?
I love it. Just love it. Can you see my serious face? I'm indulging on the flavors. I'm like thinking, maybe my face is a little bit too serious. I'm just very serious to eating today. Delicious.
This is together. Mushroom.
Oh, it's one piece.
Good.
Shrooms.
Such a great.
And yesterday, we went to see our first
ever
rugby game.
Seriously, I like it.
Seriously, I don't like. I'm sure I heard the name rugby, but it's not a super popular game in Canada. Like you can just go and easily watch it. So we had this opportunity. So we're like, yeah, let's go and watch rugby game. Do you want to go?
Try.
So we're like, okay. Before we left the house, we're ready to leave the house. I'm like, okay, let's go on YouTube and find the rules so we can have basic understanding of the game, because seriously we had no clue, like zero knowledge. And it was,
Frankly, it was smart for us. At least we had a little bit of clue.
Yeah.
What is going on
on the field, because if you go and you have no idea what they're doing, why they're running, so
on one side in the weird way.
And the way they score and stuff. So actually, by googling it, it was like a 10-minute video, but it seriously gave us a pretty good understanding. Like we understood like what, around 90%, about 90% of what's going on. Because the rules were really like pretty straightforward. Like it was, once you watch the video, you have a pretty good understanding.
Explained very well.
It was a very good video.
It was amazing video actually.
We actually enjoyed it. Never mind Canada lost. Canadian team lost, but oh well. But the other team totally deserved. Uruguay deserved to win. They were way better.
Canada and Uruguay.
Yeah. It was for the world next year's World Championship, I guess.
Something like this, yeah. It's very interesting.
But very interesting. We really enjoyed the game.
Yeah.
We like new experiences.
And it's amazing experience. Like,
But we did good with understanding the rules.
yeah, the only thing that I was shocked at lack of protection gear on the players.
I know. No, there's no helmets.
No.
And they go and they fall all the time, and you know, I'm like, wow. I almost need protection, at least some kind of soft helmet or something, right?
I would say they need not less protection than in football.
Football, yeah.
I have a feeling that didn't have that, which, like,
Yeah, there's no gear.
from my perspective, it was like every time like someone was hit, it was like, oh, oh, oh. That's how I felt most of the game.
And the thing is that they show you really close up how they look on the screen. Is that seriously, the foot is like this much from the head. I'm like, oh, that's really not nice.
Like it was like,
Yeah, and one guy had his eyes here, eyes there, bleeding here, bleeding there on their face. I'm like, oh, maybe not for good discussion for the food, but still, it's like, wow, no protection.
And I love the pace of the game. How it's fast and you know, always moving and yeah, and it was interesting. It was very good.
It's almost like combo between a bit soccer and football, right?
Football, yeah. It was interesting, but like if I would disconnect from the idea that they beat each other. Do they want mushrooms?
No, I have mushrooms in here.
I have mushrooms here.
It's really hard. It's being a nurse, I'm like, oh gosh, poor guys.
Yeah, I know. Like it's like when Ariel said, yeah, to Jewish moms, he said, "Oh, I want to play this," and I said, "No,
Oh no!
please don't."
Please don't.
Okay, if he will insist,
Well, of course, we'll support our
we
child.
support our child, but like it's one of these
It
things
didn't really
that I
insist.
don't
He
know.
was just saying that.
Frankly, I think he said it because he knew our reaction. So he's a smart
I know kids.
little.
They'll push on the buttons that they know will get the reaction. Kids are smart.
And I think he was pretty satisfied with our reaction. But you know what?
It's like almost like they're checking how care you are, right? If you care if they're going to get hurt or not. It's kind of wicked sometimes.
Yeah. As much as all pro sport and you know,
Because like,
why
he's
not?
like, no, I really cherish your head. And you see this look in his eyes. He's like so happy that you know. Because he doesn't really want to play with it.
And the funny part, he's not big on group games. He loves the martial arts and more one-on-one.
Not big team player.
Like
In the games.
in the games.
There's
That's not
the kids that love individual sports and love kids that really love group sports. Because before, I remember, I said, oh, I really like football. But now it's like, he likes football, but it's like, well, the same variation of the variations of the same thing.
Yeah.
The same rules all the time. There's no room for anything different.
like he's like he loved when he was little. He loved swimming. He very much loved those sports when he can do like martial arts. It depends on his skill ability to
How fast he progresses forward.
how fast he progresses, how he learned his new curriculum and etc. So he really enjoyed this all the time. Now he really went off to more like jiu-jitsu based of thing when he touches more like, but again it's one-on-one. It's not actually group.
It's a group of people that alternates, but normally they're just one-on-one.
Yeah.
But the kids are funny. They will find the buttons to push, and they'll do the best. They push them.
At least to check. At least to check.
Just make sure you still care, right?
You know what? I think it's a sign of development and sign of IQ, basically.
You know, lots of parents get annoyed that, you know, the kids push the buttons. But in reality, they're just expanding their, see what will work, social interaction, see how they can, you know, because they see, oh, if I do this, if I say this, a week later, what the reaction would be. That's how they learn.
And actually,
how else would they learn? If you just lay to them the rules, and they follow only the rules without even trying to explore or find any variations to things, they will never learn.
I think every child tries to push the rules, even if they're, like, don't get me wrong. Like, the rules are extremely important for the kids, and like safety rules and etc. But in some cases, they're, you know, those small, try pull the rules. It's, I think, very natural as well for the kids.
Absolutely. That's part of the creative thinking.
Sure.
Like in different problem-solving situations. Not talking about safety and stuff. We're talking about general in life. We're not talking about, you know...
Yeah, I know.
Safety or, you know, life-endangering situation, you know. Something that needs to be done because, you know, there's a society rules. We're talking about above that, not the basic things.
Yeah, not like don't kill and don't, you know...
Exactly.
It's when the children start to lie. When he was like very... I have just experience with my friend, kid. She has kid with development problems, you know, and one of the cues that they always were after, and they were actually waiting for this, social cues, it's when the child start to want to lie. And they were so happy that when her child started to lie to her or try to lie to her this way, because it was so important development
stage.
Yeah.
Do you want half of the eggplant, please?
I'm good.
No, seriously. No, half is enough. I'm pretty stuffed.
Yeah. I love it to dip in the sauce. So good.
Yeah. Because there's certain stages that have to happen, even if us parents totally don't like them.
Yeah. Like, let's be frank. We lie. All about lie. And we teach our children to lie.
Well, like, we teach them the lie since we're little because you want them to be polite and you don't want them to offend other people.
Yeah.
So that's basically already, we call them white lies because, you know, so they won't harm other people's...
Socially acceptable lies, but they're lies.
Period.
Yeah. We teach them to share when they really don't want to share, and it's in their perspective truth. It means, it's mine, why should I share? Who cares how the other person is feeling? And if you look from perspective of the child, this is the truth.
Yeah.
True essence of the child, which, you know, it's okay. It's okay.
Exactly.
So yeah, we all lie.
Because you don't want to hurt other people, right?
Yeah, for the most part.
Unless you do.
Yeah.
You want to be a nice person. Basically, nothing is simple.
No. You can
There's
say
no
that,
black and white.
You can never say like never lie or I never lie. Because if you would never lie and you will always express your emotions and always express to the fullest what you think,
About everybody.
I think we all will be in big, big, big trouble.
Will be extinct.
Because then the
Well, no one will interact with anyone. If you go to
Social.
work and tell everybody exactly what you think about them
Yeah.
and how they manage the things, or to your, you know,
Third perspective.
manager, supervisor, whatever they are, if you tell them always exactly what you think about their decisions or what they, you know, the rules or how they manage the, you know, factory, whatever, office, doesn't matter, then it's gonna be a big problem. Everybody will be, well, there will be no offices because...
Yeah, so actually, funny enough that likes and politeness, it was hold our society together.
Funny, huh?
Yeah.
You think about
On the other hand, because we are in our household, we are so close together and so familiar, like familiarity, like we have such familiarity in our house that we don't say a lot like please and thank yous or just expectation, like from zero expectation that things will be done to for each other. Like if I want her to transfer, I'm not going to ask, oh, I do it sometimes on camera, but in most part at home.
Can you please pass me the eggplant,
The eggplant, honey, like, it's sometimes I do it if I'm standing there and she's here, so I really want her to walk. But
No, sometimes we
like,
say it in our household, but it's not like it's for every little thing she needs me to help her with. It's like it comes with a huge introduction. Oh, could you please? Doesn't
like
happen.
yesterday, she wanted me to help her there because she stayed home. And I was sitting on the other side of the... And I answered, just a second, I need to finish something like on computer and I'm coming. And she couldn't hear. So she just screamed, move! Victoria, are you coming or not? Do I need, like, because she needed to do something and she could do it without me, but she needed to do extra steps. And,
Just wanted help.
and I answered her, but it wasn't like, please, thank you, blah, blah, blah.
I was like, oh yeah, I get here.
And
Why
then-
you're not answering me?
Yeah, 3 times. And then Ariel went to her and she answered all the time with her screaming, so please, like, oh, sorry, I didn't hear. You know what, like, it's a familiarity in the house, which...
It's life.
It's live and it's loud, and I think it feels like less lying and formal.
Yeah, you know, it's our household, it's our house. We're not formal. Oh, could you please do this and you please do that, or thank you and pleases. Every word comes out of your mouth, it's please and thank yous. No, because why?
It's not in our culture, and it's not...
No.
And it doesn't feel real.
It feels artificial. If we would do that all the time, it totally feels artificial. Because why? It's not a, you know, there's no point to do that.
Yeah. I think we're falling short
Home
there.
is, yeah, home is home, and you know, outside is outside.
Home is for this one.
Yes.
And if it comes with screaming her head off from there, my head off from here, sometimes
And we can hear each other. So probably like you heard.
So yeah.
Like is a little snaky. Well,
Yeah, one of them.
one of the little snakes, yes.
So thank you so very much for being with us.
Yeah, thank you for listening to our, I don't know, social spiel.
Yeah, just spiel, I think.
Just spiel. Well,
It was on our mind, we were just talking about it like before, so yeah, thank you so very much.
Yes, and please
Remember.
subscribe. Write us a comment, thumbs up, us and cheers, love in life. And remember, go towards your joy and do something fun every day. And just, you know, be present in the moment and enjoy life.
This is important. We're forgetting it a lot. So
I
yeah,
think everybody do.
please be
You
present.
get so wrapped about what happened to you before, what will happen to you later,
after.
blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Just forget to enjoy the present. Be present. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.